Vam. Vam. Last time. Vam. Now we bring our awareness behind the navel, and there we do the mantra Ram, and we press the index, the middle finger against the thumb. The middle finger pressing against the thumb. And as you do that, try to take the navel backward like you're compressing slightly in that area. Take a deep breath in. Ram. 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 Release the mudra and continue. Ram. 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 Last time. Ram. Bring the awareness in between the breasts and the middle of the body. Here we do the sound yam, and here we press the index finger, the forefinger against the thumb. Here it is difficult to compress, so you just mentally focus there and try to compress over there. Take a deep breath in. Yam. Yum. Yum. Release the mudra. Yum. 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 Last time. Yum. Now we bring the awareness to the throat, and here we do the sound hum. Here keep the mudra of the thumb facing upward. the hands in a loose fist. Take a deep breath in. Hum. 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 Release the mudra. Hum. Continue. Hum. Hum. Last time. Hum. Now we bring our awareness to the middle of the head, and here we do the sound shum. When we do the sound shum, we have the thumbs facing upward. Shum. Shum. Release the mudra. Chum. Last time. Chum. Bring the awareness to the top of the middle of the head. And here we do the sound Om. You can keep the thumbs up. Om. remove the mudra and let's do one last Om. Ooh. One more. We are ready to go on to our Ujjayi Pranayam, and Avni will be leading that. But before that, I have a quick question. Is there anybody who felt when they were doing in any one chakra below, they felt the vibration going through the top of the head? Just raise your hand. Okay, Tara Narsaman and Jaya Sundar, very nice. And so let me, okay, Snehaji, Sabarwal, very good. And who else? Okay, and I also see the hand of yes, Mrs. Gupta, and who else?
I felt
Yes.
the vibration in my ears.
Yes, that is good. Anjana Parekh, I see the hand up. And I also see Maithili, and I see Smita Patel. And yes, Arun Chakala, that is good. Sarah Mejia, very nice. Now, for all of you who were able to feel it, I'm going to ask a question. And the question is, when you did it the first time in any one chakra, did you immediately feel it on the top, or after each one doing in the same chakra, like say you were doing in the root chakra, Muladhara, after doing it for like the second, no, forget Muladhara, it was clear for everyone. Take the case of Swadhisthana or behind the navel, when you were doing it, did it take a couple of times before you could feel it on the top of the head? Anybody remember about the navel where you did? Anybody felt it on the top of the head only after a couple of times, not the first time? Raise your hand. Okay, yeah. So Jaya, can you speak up as to what was your experience?
Like I felt like kind of the vibration in the brain after I think couple of 2 or 3 times after I think couple of initially I didn't feel it, but as I kept doing it, I felt kind of the vibration in the brain.
Very nice, very nice. And so this is good. So let's proceed to the Ujjayi Pranayam and we'll have more discussion in the end. So Avni, please take over.
Okay. So after cleansing of our spirit and mind, we are ready for our happy face breathing or Ujjayi Pranayam, which also stimulates the afferent nerve so that it increases the afferent nerve sensitivity to the other parts of the body, to the other parts of the brain. So for those of you who know it, please continue. And for others, please close your eyes and bring your awareness to your throat. And it should feel very normal. Now make a big smile on your face. Bigger the smile, more the stretch, and better the effect. So with that smile on your face, keeping your eyes closed, we are going to inhale and exhale slowly. I'll demonstrate by raising my hand as I inhale. And as I exhale, I'll bring my hand down. So let's begin. Now, when you are breathing with the eyes closed and the smile on your face, you should feel a slight rubbing against that stretch in your throat. So let's begin. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Please continue. Now let's begin our silent mantra meditation. Haim Imam. So you visualize Haim Imam going from the mid chest area upward and out through the top of your head. Please make sure it goes out through the top of your head. And this is done silently. It's not done verbally. The pace of the mantra varies for each person. It can be Haim Imam, Haim Imam, Haim Imam, Haim Imam, and it can be Haim Im. It depends. Each person's pace is different. And there is no correlation with the breath. So let's begin. Now we'll begin our next silent mantra. The focus on the lungs and the mantra is Haim. And we'll feel the blood circulating. So for those of you who know, please go ahead and begin. And we are going to focus on the lungs and mentally vibrate the mantra Haim. So there is no sound. We are just doing this mentally, focusing on the lungs. We'll do Haim, 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 Haim mentally. So please begin.
So Jayashri, you can begin with the neck exercises.
As you exhale, towards the shoulder, inhale, come back. Go towards the other shoulder, inhale, come back. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Continue. Now, as we exhale, turn your head as if looking over one shoulder. Inhale, come back. Look over the other shoulder and exhale. Inhale, come back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Continue. Now, as you inhale, take your head up, head back. Exhale, bring the chin towards the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Continue. Now exhale, and as we bring the chin down, we do the 360-degree rotation. Inhale, do half a circle. Exhale, complete the other half. Inhale, half a circle. Exhale, complete the other half and continue. Now do in the opposite direction. Inhale, half a circle. Exhale, come back. Continue. Now we can do the alternate shoulder. Inhale, lift up one shoulder. Exhale, rotate it and bring it back. Inhale, lift up the other shoulder. Rotate and bring it back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Continue. Now we can go on to the hand exercises. Stretch your hands. Make sure it's straight. Elbows are straight. And now we raise when we inhale, raise our palm and keep the fingers apart. And exhale, thumbs in, make a downward fist. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now we can rotate around the wrist. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now we can go the opposite direction. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now bring the elbow in line with the shoulder, and we will do inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Make sure your wrist movement is there in all directions and your palms are open. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now we can go in the opposite direction. Inhale while going up, exhale, coming down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now we take join our hands and put it behind the head. Make sure the head is straight and the hands are at 180-degree angle and they are straight. And we turn our head to one side while exhaling. Come back, inhale. Again, exhale, turn to the other side. Inhale, come back. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Continue. Now we will do both shoulders. Now we will do both the shoulders. Lift up both the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Rotate and bring them back. Inhale, lift up both the shoulders. Exhale, rotate and bring them back. Inhale, exhale. 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 Continue.
Okay, now let's go on to the next exercise. Now, bring your hand, we'll do it slightly differently today. Bring your hands in line with your shoulders And as you exhale, take one hand behind and the other hand stretching across and turn. Inhale, come back, and exhale, go the other way. It is the same thing we were doing before, but earlier we were using the knees, and here we don't use the knee, that's all. Okay, that is good enough. Now we lift one leg over the other and we hold the knee with the interlocked hands. And as we exhale, we pull and we lift the butt by dragging it to the other side. And you turn your head to the same side as the leg you're holding. Inhale, release, and exhale, pull and turn. Let's cross over the other leg. Exhale, pull and turn. Okay. Now we will do cycling with the legs. So as you inhale, lift up the leg, and exhale, stretch and bring it down. Inhale up, exhale, stretch and bring it down. Now let's go to the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now, Anila, are you ready to take the Bhastrika Pranayam?
Yes, doctor.
Go ahead.
For people who cannot use their hands like this, keep your hand on your belly. And when you inhale, the belly expands along with the chest. And exhale. Inhale, belly expands, chest expands. Exhale. For those of you who want to do with the hand motion, keep a loose fist When you inhale, the belly and the chest expands and the hand goes up. Inhale. And when you exhale, the fist closes and your hand comes down. We'll do it 20 times. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale. Exhale. 6. Inhale. Exhale. 7. Inhale. Exhale. 8. Inhale. Exhale. 9. Inhale. Exhale. 10. Inhale. Exhale. 11. Inhale. Exhale. 12. Inhale. Exhale. 13. Inhale. Exhale. 14. Inhale. Exhale. 15. Inhale. Exhale. 16. Inhale. Exhale. 17. Inhale. Exhale. 18. Inhale. Exhale. 19. Inhale. Exhale. 20.
Now, Anila, just close your eyes and everyone be relaxed and observe the sensations within. And Anila, you think of everybody over here in this program inside you and just see how you feel in the head. And just observe how changes are happening in your head. Can you feel how the sensation slowly came down from the middle of your head and is coming downward towards the brainstem, the spine?
Yes, I do.
Just keep watching. Now for the group as a whole, it has descended down from the head, but some people may still feel it in the back or shoulder in other places, which is okay. We are ready to go on to the next round. Continue.
Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale. exhale, 6. Inhale, exhale, 7. Inhale, exhale, 8. Inhale, exhale, 9. Inhale, exhale, 10. Inhale, exhale, 11. Inhale, exhale, 12. Inhale, exhale, 13. Inhale, exhale, 14. Inhale, exhale, 15. Inhale, exhale, 16. Inhale, exhale, 17. Inhale, exhale, 18. Inhale, exhale, 19. Inhale, exhale, 20.
Keep the eyes closed and observe the sensations within. When the sensations fully subside, mentally let go and do your personal mantra or watch your breath and listen to the Om in the background. It's past 6:30. Those of you who need to leave can leave, and we'll do for one more minute till about 6:32 or so. Mentally tell yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. And with that as the thought, become aware of your breath and lift up your hands and look straight into the palm of your hands when you open your eyes. So now we are again ready to go on to our Yoga Sutra session. But then if we have anybody new over here who would like to introduce themselves, we'll spend a few minutes with that. Oh, and one other thing is we have been experimenting with some of you coming on and taking a little segment of each one. And in future, we can do it with more and more people. And the younger the folks who can go and share these practices with more people, we want more such people to be involved, right? So as we go along, if anybody is interested, don't hesitate to reach out to me, but I will also reach out to you once in a while, even if you don't ask me. Okay? So,
thank you, Dr. Narayan. Thank you,
yes,
Dr. Narayan.
yes,
This is Sharda Medirata.
yes.
Bhupender Gupta, my name.
I'm in Houston, Dr. Narayan.
Yes, actually, one at a time. Shardaji, welcome aboard. Please go ahead. You can complete a little bit more. You're from Houston, and what else?
Yeah, I attended your session in Houston some time back when you were here. And Dr. Sushma Mahajan and Devji recommended to attend your session. So I started attending that almost 2 weeks ago. I have not been regular every 7 days, but at least 5 days I attended every week. And I feel that it's really very good. Thank you so much.
Very nice. Thank you. So, thank you. Please mute yourself. And Bhupenderji, please introduce yourself.
Namaste. This is my first session with you. We had a conversation yesterday with Dr. Gulati and Dr. Dev Mahajan of Houston. And they very highly recommended your session. They say they have benefited so extensively by attending your very, very wonderful session. So I decided to join you. I'm one of the senior members here in the community and looking forward to benefiting from all you have to offer. Today's
Thank you,
session
Ji. Where are you based?
I'm based in Durham, North Carolina.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So it's absolutely great. I'll send you an email and mention some of the things I like to accomplish attending your session, and then we'll go from there.
Absolutely. Namaste Ji and welcome aboard. Thank you.
Dhanyavad.
Yes. Anybody else like to introduce themselves?
May I say something, please?
Yes, go ahead.
I want to mention a couple of things. First and foremost, I want to thank you and Dr. Dar for this wonderful set of sessions that you have. And once again, I would like to thank my brother and my bhabhi for introducing me to your group. It is fantastic. I've been dealing with it for the last 1 month. I feel a lot more energetic. And believe you me, I actually look forward to these sessions, which I thought I never would. Okay.
Wonderful.
And my bhabhi has been trying to get me into yoga for the longest time, but this time I think she has succeeded. And secondly, if you don't mind sparing a minute, I want to talk about the International Yoga Day that you had arranged. I, including my brother and Bhavi, of course, we watched it, participated in it virtually, and I was absolutely thrilled with it. You had it organized really efficiently. You had the most professional, scientific, medical people who talked not only about their practices, but they even talked from their personal lives, and they gave personal examples, which made it so much more poignant and so much more inspiring. So I must thank you for doing this. And I have one little comment. I thought there would be a lot more people who would be attending it. So those who missed it, if you ever get a chance to see it again or participate in it, please don't miss. And once again, thank you very much. And I love this yoga family, especially because I can see my brother and my Bobby. I have their photograph in front of me, and it makes me feel so much at home, so much with the family, especially considering this COVID-19. So thank you once again.
Thank you, Ji. The
Yes, I
credit for a
completely
lot of this goes to Dr. Naresh Chand
Not
and
really.
to Pal
All of
Mukunda.
us, all the participants get the credit, and
Yeah.
you have uplifted our soul, really. Thank you to your Bhabi and Bhaiya.
Yeah.
Communicate my salutations to them. And everybody here listening to me, motivate, call 3 people, tell your experiences so that we can heal a lot more people than what we are doing right now. That's the mission of this organization, Life in Yoga. And I'm part of it digitally as a student of this class, but I am for it since I retired. That's the mission of my life nowadays. Thank you so much for giving your feedback. And by the way, the link is coming. The thank letter is coming from Bal Mukund to all the participants. Share with everybody for the greater good of all. Thank you, Dr. Narayan.
Thank you, Ji. Namaste. So please mute yourself. Is there anybody else who wants to say anything? So I guess it's time for the Yoga Sutras. So Srijit, are you putting it up?
Yes, I'm sharing it in a second.
Okay. So today we are in the middle of the second chapter. We are going to begin from Sutra number 10. And I'm going to give a little bit of a back. If we go back, you find the linkages a little useful. So I'm going to go back to the first chapter where we began. We began, as you remember, the first chapter is the executive summary of the Yoga Sutras. So in the introductory summary, Patanjali Muni, between Sutra number 1 to 17, tells you how you can experience the higher realization of yoga, which is self-realization. And what is it? In a single sentence, Abhyasa Vairagya Bhav. So practice on a daily basis the attitude of being a pure observer. And when you do that for a little while, over a period of time, that is what leads you to tune out from all the activation that is happening that you associate normally with yourself. And now you realize you can observe your own activation. Even the words you speak, you can observe, and sometimes you can wonder where the words come from. That is the nature of being in yoga. And then he goes on to say that if you have any fixed ideas, that is what you'll experience, and that may not be the highest. He also says the amount of effort you put in is proportional to how rapidly you will experience these things. And then thereafter, he goes on to tell you that it is all this is possible also by surrender to God. And he describes what is the nature of God. And thereafter, he also mentions over there the nature of Guru. And then after that, he goes on into a second segment in the first chapter that begins from how people are normally in a disturbed state of the body or mind, and how it might be difficult to have the attitude of a pure observer. So he says you begin with first moderation in attitude. And second, you start focusing on, be one-pointed focus and whatever you want to focus on. And once you are able to have one-pointed focus and you're able to experience merger or engrossment into the point of focus, such engrossment into a subtle object or matter like a mantra can lead you into the state of what he calls as sabija samadhi. The concept of sabija samadhi, bija means the seed, is whatever is the point of focus, whether it is the mantra or whatever, that is the seed or the bija to lead you over there. And he says when you're led over there, that happens because the constant practice of this seed results in a new program coming in you that shrouds and holds back all the other inner programs that they are activating within you. And that is what enables you to be in that experience of that cosmic connectivity in samadhi. And what is the nature of that samadhi? You're able to imbibe the nature of the cosmic flow. And from there, your intuition unfolds. And so the sutra essentially says, Ritambhara tatra prajna. There, connected into the cosmic intelligence, you become aware of, your intuitive awareness comes out. And thereafter, he goes on to say, when you're able to be in that state all the time, and effectively either the stimulation is running all the time or the stimulation has become part of you so that you are in that state all the time, that is the state of nirbija samadhi. And so with that, this first chapter ends. In the second chapter, he goes on to talk about how we have within us the purpose of yoga is simply to understand the body is only an instrument. And the purpose of yoga is to realize samadhi and the nature of existence. And what is it that prevents you from having that? He says there are 5 kinds of impurities within us. And the 5 kinds of impurities that come from the first time creation took place, and this he will explain in the 4th chapter. The 5 of them are avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, and abhinivesha. And this he explains in sutra number 3. Now, I prefer to say it in a slightly different order. I like to say avidya, raga, dvesha, asmita, and abhinivesha. And I explained last time how we correlate it with the Vedanta side. From the Vedanta side, the three impurities that are noted are divided into 5 over here. Avidya is the same as that. And the role of the mind creates impurity by categorizing everything as good and bad, desirable, undesirable. And that is what is raga, dvesha, divided into 2 parts. So the mind's job is divided into 2 parts here. And the third one is the sense of what is called ahankar, or the me sense. Now the me sense, the Yoga Sutra divides it into 2 kinds of me sense. One side is the concept of asmita, me the experiencer, I exist. The other side is me the doer, I am the person who does things, and that is abhinivesha. There is a big distinction between the 2. The sense of me the doer is not good, but the sense of me the experiencer, if it is not there, you cannot experience anything, including the higher perceptions of yoga. Okay, so there are 2 different things. And then from Sutra 4 till, was it 7 or 8 or till 9, he describes what all of these are, which we went through last time, right? So now let's go on to Sutra number 10. Te pratiprasava heyaha sukshmaha. What is te? Te means they. And which are they? The 5 kleshas, or the 5 impurities. And how do you deal with them? Sukshmaha means in a subtle way. And what does pratiprasava mean? Prasava means to give birth. Pratiprasava is to take it back inward. and heyaha means to oppose. So how do you oppose it? In a very subtle way, and so that it goes inward rather than coming outward. And what exactly does it mean? Here we need to do a slight correlation between the terminology of the second chapter and the statement here and that of the first chapter. If you remember in the first chapter, in the early sutras, what he said is, Yogas chitta vritti nirodha. This is the second sutra of the first chapter. So yoga is, chitta is our program system. The technical word for it is consciousness. So our program system, and vritti means activation. And so yoga is, the nirodha means to be unaffected by. So yoga is unaffected by the activation of our program system, right? Now, in the first chapter, it was all about activation. In the second chapter, he's talking about what is the seed that makes the activation possible. The seed that makes the activation possible are the 5 impurities. And so here he is referring to those 5 impurities. You oppose them in a subtle manner so that they go inward, they don't act back, they don't activate. So that's what he's saying. Then in Sutra number 11, he's saying, Dhyana heyaha tad vrtayaha. So what happens? These impurities or kleshas, they are the one that are going to cause the vritti or the activation. So vrtayaha means the plural. So he's saying tad vrtayaha means the activation of the kleshas or the impurities. And what opposes them? Heyaha means to oppose. It is dhyana. And what is the state of dhyana? When there is no more thoughts in your head, no more thoughts, and you are in the pure observer state. That is the state of dhyana. And then what does he go on to? Sutra number 12. Klesha mula karma ashayo drashta adrishta janma vedaniyaha. Vedaniyaha means experience. And one type of experience, often the word vedaniya is used for, means pain. So janma means the pain or the experience of life, of being born, the janma vedaniya. And so what happens? The klesha mula, that is the initial program with which the first creation of your entity took place before many, many lifetimes, wherever you are in now, that root impurity, that is that mula means the root. Klesha, the root impurity, the impurity of being the root. Karma ashayo. Karma means, I explained, I think yesterday, or I don't remember, maybe I explained to someone else. The moment we use the word karma, you know, often people say when something happens, oh, that's my karma, right? So what is the meaning of that is my karma? In Sanskrit, the word karma means 3 elements. And so the word karma attached to it, there are 3 things attached to it. The first thing is any impressions that come from reaction. So anytime you are in a state where you do something and something wonderful happens, you feel very happy and you pat yourself in your back, that is the state of positive karma. And the word for it is called punya. The other side is you do something bad happens and you feel sorry and you're regretful, and that is called papa. And that is also a kind of a karma, negative karma. So any reaction is a karma. So that is the first aspect of the karma. Second aspect of the karma is anytime a new reaction, a reaction that embeds in yourself as a program, that program is sitting in there in order to fructify at some later point in time. And that creates a new situation that comes for you in the future. So that karma that came as a result of reaction creates a new situation in the future. That new situation that comes is the second aspect of karma. So that is why your good or bad karma that some situation came in front of you. The third aspect of karma is how you act, how you deal with that situation. When you deal with that situation as a pure observer without any reaction, no new karmas are created. When you react to that, new karmas are created. That will take you further up. And so what he says is, with the klesha or the impurities as the root, and being ashaya means supported by, and supported by the karmas that have accumulated. What you have is drashta means what is seen, adrishta means what is not seen. The janma vedaniya is the experiences of different births, that are seen and not seen, are the result of what? As a result of the root klesha, that is the root impurities, and resting upon the karmas that you have created. Okay. Then sutra number 13. Sati mule tadvipako jati ayu bhogaha. Sati mule means, sati means, literally it means closure of one life. At the time of closure of one life, and that as the root, mule, with sati mule, tad vipako. Tad refers over here to the kleshas and karmas. Tad means that. Vipako means fruitioning. Jati ayu bhogaha. So at the time of death, these kleshas and karmas, they become the root for fruitioning of the new lifetime. And what does that new lifetime determine? It determines jati ayu bhogaha. What is the meaning of jati? Jati doesn't mean, caste, creed, or anything like that. Jati means what you're born with, the circumstances of your birth that cannot be changed. So who your parents were, which country you were born, the situations that were there surrounding that you can never remove from your birth. That is what is jati. Ayu is your longevity. And bhogaha means all the experiences of your lifetime. So all of this, from the philosophy, Indian philosophy, all of this, what they mean. Okay. Sutra number 14. Te hlada paritapa phalaha punya apunya hetutvat. Now, what happens is, when you experience all of these, if any reaction you have will create more causes for later. So these all these kleshas and karmas and the experiences that brings you in a new lifetime, hlada means what gives you happiness. Paritapa means what makes you regret. And they are the fruit. And what are the fruit of what? They are the fruit of the punya or papa, that is the bad karma and the good karma. And hetutvat, the cause is the bad karma or the good karma that gives you these experiences that make you happy or regret. So let's go to sutra number 15. Okay. Parinama tapa sanskara dukkha gunavritti virodhacha dukkham eva sarvam vivekinaha. What he is saying over here is, vivekinaha means a person of discrimination, a person who has realized many things. A person of discrimination realizes that anytime you react to something, it creates more and more karmas and kleshas. Actually, the kleshas are fixed. It creates new karmas, and that is going to propagate you into another lifetime. So what he is saying is, parinama, tapa sanskara, that is, the result is the programs in you that give you bad experiences, makes you regret. Tapa is what creates heat. Dukkha means what gives you misery. Gunavritti virodhat. So that mentally, because if you mentally or the vibrations within you oppose it, the activation opposes it, means you're reacting to it. And that reaction, cha dukkham eva sarvam vivekina. So vivekina, the discriminating person, understands any reaction from the gunas is something that will only bring misery in the future. So the person, so what does and how does he understand that? That is explained in Sutra number 16. They have to be read together. Heyam dukkham anagatam. Heyam means to oppose. Dukkham is the miseries. Anagatam, those that have not yet come. They are going to come in the future. Anagatam. So what happens is, by not letting the gunas or the vibrations in you activate when you experience the result of the karmas and kleshas, you are able to oppose the miseries that will come in the future. So with that, we will stop over here, and Sutra number 17 on, we will take up tomorrow. Now, if I think we may have like a minute or two. Is there any question or thought from anyone?
Rajanji, I was thinking for a number of days that what really is the difference between mental recitation versus loud recitation and listening to mantra or some music which is uplifting, and sometimes brings you into a similar sort of state of meditation.
Yes. See, what happens is, there are two types of meditation techniques. This is a very important question you have raised over here. I will discuss this in greater detail tomorrow, but I'm going to give you the short answer now. Anytime we react or anytime we experience anything, there are two components to it. One is the meaning and the other is the vibration. So when we are using only the sound vibrations or only the vibrations, we are not thinking actively about them. So we are not using the power of the mind to think. So that has one effect on you. The other one is when there is a meaning attached to it. So a lot of people, when they do the Gayatri mantra must be done with understanding of the meaning. So it is a positive mental affirmation, just like when we finish meditation, we make an affirmation, let me be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. So the Gayatri mantra gives an affirmation like that. So mental affirmation is the power of positive thinking, whereas any vibration that has no thought attached to it, no thinking attached to it, that works differently. These are the two sides of it. We will discuss this further, and that context we will explain the idea of why loud recitation versus subtle mental vibration. We will discuss that tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you.
So with that, we will close today, and let's finish with one Om together. Take a deep breath in. See you all tomorrow. Bye.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you, Yoga family.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Yoga
thank
family.
you.
Thank you.
Last